Hi, and welcome to this quick how to help video on finding the area of a triangle. We're going to start off by just finding the area of a rectangle. If you've seen that video, then you're going to be aware of some of the things that I am pointing out. If not, you could always go back and have a look at those basics. I put a link in the description so that you can do that. So if I'm doing anything that's confusing you, feel free to go back and watch that video first. So to find the area of a rectangle, we do base times height. The base and height can be found using the right angle that points to the two edges. So I've got 5 times 4, which is 20. So the area of that rectangle is 20 centimeters squared. Now, if I draw a line straight through one corner to the other, I obviously create 2 triangles. Now, they are beautifully split in half. So I've got a green triangle that would match exactly the blue triangle. Okay, we would call those congruent if you've heard of that word before. So I've got 2 congruent triangles, they're exactly the same size. If they're exactly the same size, what would the area of the green triangle be? I would have to share my 20 centimeters, which was the area of the rectangle originally, into the 2 triangles, and the triangles would be 10 centimeters squared each. And that is why, when we're finding the area of a triangle, we have the divide 2 step in the formula. So let's write out the formula for the area of a triangle. So if I've got a triangle, there it is. Okay. The formula is base times height. But I must remember to take whatever that answer is and divide it by 2. All right, so it's the same start as a rectangle, but you must remember to half it. All right, let's do a couple of questions. So I can see that my right angle is here. I am going to put the numbers 5 centimeters on this one, 6 centimeters on this one. The right angle are pointing to the edges that I have to use. So my area is going to be 5 times 6. I always like doing that bit first, which is 30. Then divide it by 2. And my final answer is 15 centimeters squared. And that's pretty much it. Area of a triangle. Let's just do one more. Let's do one more and just make sure we're happy. So we're going to do our triangle like this. My right angle, I've got 8 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. Because sometimes what they like to do is they like to test you. They want to see how confident you are with your method. So if they put a 3rd number on the edge and you're not super confident, there's a chance that you might be going, okay, it's an area question, it's an area question. I remember you times. And then you times everything that you see there because you're not 100% certain, okay? Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. The base and the height you can find from the right angle. The right angle points at them. Now that feels really odd, okay? The right angle is pointing to those 2, which doesn't feel like a base and height, but it's only because of the way the triangle's been drawn. If I was to pick this up now and just, let's see if I can do this, just rotate it round into that position, you can now see, oh, it's a little bit skew with, there we go, that's better. You can now see that that is a base and a height. It's just because they've slightly twisted the triangle. I could have twisted it so that I could have put it on there, and then the 10 would have completely looked like a base, and you'd have really been lured into wanting to use it. So use that right angle. That right angle points to the two important sides that you must use, okay? So I must use my 8 times it to the 6. I always do that bit first, so I've got 48. Then I half it, and my answer is 24 centimeters squared. So watch out for those sneaky little things that the examiner might do to just try and mess with your head a little bit. Okay, that's it, area of a triangle. Fingers crossed that was useful. And please do go and watch the other videos in the series on finding the area.